Hey, and welcome to this video about Tesla, because Tesla's been on a weird trajectory. It's been crushing. It got up to in the 900s, and then it fell by quite a bit, and then it's back up, and it is quite the ride. Now, today I am up a lot in terms of Tesla stock. If we look here in this account right here, up $6,600, and this is today because they are up 13.6% today, which is absolutely crazy. $77 per share, but this is also not even counting after hours, which I believe after hours they are up around 3.5%. So overall, we're talking about 17% increase today. We pull up my actual another account that I have, which is on Robinhood. So let me just pull that up. On Robinhood here, I also have some more shares, 55 shares. So today's return, $5,500 on Robinhood, and around $6,600 on Schwab. So it's absolutely crazy, right? $12,000 in one day from one stock. But the thing is I don't really think of it like this, right? So it is not actual earnings. You can't think that when the price goes up, you are making money. You're not. It's unrealized earnings, because unless you sell, it's not a real amount of money that goes into your pocket, right? And the way I think of it is Tesla is now valued at quite a lot. I think their market cap is at 120 billion, and compare that to the number one biggest company in terms of vehicle sales and market cap of selling vehicles is Toyota. And Toyota, which makes a lot of vehicles, market cap's 196 billion. So we're comparing 120 billion for Tesla to 196 billion for Toyota. Now Tesla sells way less cars. We're talking about maybe, I don't even want to say it a percent there, but way smaller. They make way less money. But Tesla is valued at almost 120 billion. It's not super far off. And just to kind of give you some idea here, we can look up like Honda stock, for example, which is a $40 billion market cap for Honda. And Tesla is at 120 billion, and there's way more Hondas on the road. Honda makes way more money than Tesla does. So why is Tesla valued so high? I had a friend text me and say, hey, I think Tesla should be valued at, not $650 per share, but maybe like 100. And the reason why it's valued so high is the market now starts to believe that Tesla can do it. Okay, so there is still a big short interest in the stock. Around 13% of the stock is shorted in terms of how many outstanding shares there are and the percentage of shares which are shorted, which means that investors are still betting against it. 13% of people think it's going to go down, which is when short selling is profitable. But a lot of people are starting to believe, hey, Tesla can actually do this. They had profitable quarters, and they show that they can start executing. And so a lot of the future of Tesla is built into the price of today. That's how the stock market works. The future is built into today. And I bought Tesla stock when it was rated, now it's rated a C, but I bought it when it was rated an F by Schwab and by the average of the rating companies. Now it's a C, it's moving up. But the idea is you want to be buying stuff when most people do not think it's a good idea to be buying stuff. And when people are fearful, that's when you should be greedy. When people are fearful. And maybe fearful, right, when people are a little bit greedy. When things look like they're going so good and everyone's excited and has all this FOMO and jumps in, that's maybe the time to not. So what do I think about Tesla stock at this price? Honestly, I don't know. I bought it when it was far less, in the maybe 200. And so I don't know at this price if it's overvalued, undervalued. A lot of it's going to depend on news of how a lot of the economy kind of turns out based on this recession. Maybe it'll be a depression. I don't know. So I'm not constantly trading Tesla anymore, right? So I was and buying slowly up until I have a good amount now between this and the Robinhood account. But I don't know what to do, so I'm not doing it. I'll be talking about what I am buying in another video. You can see here the two stocks that I buy, Apple and Tesla, and I actually buy a lot more, but it's all through an ETF, and I'll be talking about that too. If you kind of want to know what happened today in the stock market, besides Tesla going up 17%, 13 plus the after hours amount, well, the overall market was about a negative 1%. So it was down overall in the market. This is my S&P 500 ETF, which basically is the 500 biggest companies all in one ETF. And so overall, this kind of shows you how the market was, down 1%. I'll show you what I'm buying, what I'm not, what I'm selling as we kind of go into this recession, this crisis. The most millionaires are made during times of recessions like this. And I don't think you should be just stock picking and guessing and betting. It is an absolute bet to guess if the price is going to go up or down in Tesla right now with the crazy volatility that's happening. And you can maybe play smart on some companies you really believe in, that you really understand. I drive a Tesla. I am super in the Tesla community. I kind of understand the loyalty to the car. I understand the competitive landscape. I understand what's coming out in the future. I understand what it feels like to actually own a car that's a Tesla. And so I felt confident enough to actually buy into this stock. And you can see individually, I don't buy a lot of stocks. You can see on my Robinhood account as well. Overall, I do not buy a lot of stocks. So I buy instead ETFs, which mirror the bigger markets, which we'll talk about in future videos. Please subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make more, please click like on that. Click the like button so the YouTube algorithm prioritizes this video and it gets sent out to more people. I'm going to be sharing how I'm investing into the market and how you can too if you want. I'm not an advisor, but I'm here to be as transparent as possible in terms of showing you my actual accounts. And in doing that, I don't want to feel weird and show my face because I'm trying to show you as much as I can into my actual finances. So that's it. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you later.